Monique Antoine, Mona Joe. What's happening, girl?
What's up, cuckoo?
Shoot, life, what you know good, baby girl?
None but the money.
I heard that right. I know that's right. Ain't nothing going on but the rent, right?
Right on.
And look, with the bass line, do 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 do. What's
You
happening?
showed
Tell,
off.
tell everybody what's going on.
Nothing but the rent, man.
I
You don't
heard
pay
that.
that
Hey,
rent, you don't
Monique,
sleep.
while we on live, guess what? It's you. You know they got. You know they did a remake on. Oh yeah. Before I ask you about that, let me say this right quick. Hey, if this y'all first time viewing this podcast, and if you find it, please subscribe them. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button, or hit the bell at Carlos Stargell 910. Guarantee you won't regret it. Oh, nothing happened. But anyhow, well, no. But anyway, like I was saying though, Monique, let me ask you this though. You know they made that remake of White Man Can't Jump, right?
Mm-hmm.
Question for you: have you seen it?
No.
I'm gonna let you know, right? I'm gonna let you know. You'll like it. You know why?
Why?
You ain't gonna believe this. But if you see this one, it's better than the first one.
Mm.
I mean, it got some remakes, don't be as successful as the first one. But check this out.
Right.
This is one of the best movie remakes I ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Walking Tall was pretty for a remake was pretty good, but
Yeah.
I like the first one better. Because if you think about it, the first one, that was back during the day where, racism was still going on, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And see, I mean, like I said, I don't knock nobody, but I'm not down with that racism crap.
No.
I mean,
Which
you
which
supposed
Miss
to look like
Shepherd
Rodney
did
King
it?
asked. Look like Rodney King asked, can we just get along? But people in Georgia, you know what they'll say to that? In the
What?
words of Tony, born not to know. No,
You stupid. What
you
Miss
know they say to
Shepherd
that.
did?
Say what now?
What Miss Shepherd did?
Oh, Miss Chef RD in the kitchen.
Oh.
I mean, I tried to prep it before she cook it. Season it, wash it
Yeah.
out, season it, make it look and
Uh-huh.
smell good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They want that some food can smell good, but that don't mean it tastes good.
Right.
You got some people. Look, you got some people who claim they can cook. I told one
Mm-hmm.
dude one time, I said, whatever you do in life, don't tell nobody else that you can cook. Or that'll be the biggest lie you ever told.
Biggest mistake you ever made.
I told him, I told him, don't tell nobody you can cook, cause you gonna kill somebody.
Hmm.
I mean, I ain't gonna call. Look, I ain't gonna call nobody out on the joke because they already embarrassed enough. But I'm just letting you
Mm-hmm.
know right now. Don't be trying. Don't. I mean, if you can't do it, I mean, you just can't do it. Don't try to pretend that you can do it and then try to be done and try to go out your way to pretend to do it
Right.
because it will be in vain.
Yeah.
And earlier we were talking about how everybody trying to get out of Florida.
Uh-huh.
You know what? Though they should have been done get out of Florida.
I wanna
Uh,
never went to Florida.
but back in the day, everybody used to want to go to Florida because Florida drawed a lot of they had a lot of tourists down there.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to come down to Florida to the beaches or whatever.
Uh-huh.
The heck with that. I mean, and then they said the NAACP sent out a fair warning to all of us, the people of color, saying, don't go to Florida. Basically, they telling you don't go to
Uh-huh.
Florida. You go to Florida, you might get killed. And you know what though? I don't want to go to Florida anyway. They too narrow, man. You know what though? I believe that salt water went to their brain cells.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know what though, cause I don't like them. I don't like a lot of them. I don't like a lot of them. I don't like some of them. I don't like their way of thinking. But I'm gonna tell you this right here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people in Florida ain't bad people because I met some cool people from Florida. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you do got some narrow-minded jokers in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially. But you remember when the Miami boys called themselves coming up to Atlanta, and they got ran right back to Miami. You remember that? What's wrong with it?
I'm looking at Rush Hour 2.
Oh, Chris Tucker.
Yeah, with his retarded ass.
You know that joker. You know that joker need Jesus.
He needs something.
Look. Columbia High School's own Chris Tucker.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And guess what? I graduated from his rival school, Monica.
Uh-huh.
So is the Crabs. I mean the Cavs. But you
You
know what
throw it
though?
off.
Uh,
You throw it off.
but you know what? But back then, people that went to Columbia, South with the Cavs, Cedar Grove, Gordon, Walker. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
you noticed, but everybody who went to them schools used to hang at South DeKalb Mall religiously.
I know.
I was one of them jokers that used to hang at South DeKalb Mall.
I like South DeKalb Mall.
Well, I used to like it. Hell, it ain't like it used to be, Monique.
No, it ain't.
Look, everybody going to
All these
Stonecrest now.
malls didn't change.
Yeah, everybody going to Stonecrest.
Mm-hmm.
And to keep it real, Stonecrest too expensive for me.
Me too.
But like I'm gonna tell you something. But it's a nice mall though.
It's big too.
But it's too much. It's too much chaos.
Yeah, cause me and Keith, that's the main mall Keith used to stop shop in. He took me way out there, and we caught that last bus. The last bus, coming back. By the time
Yeah.
we got back over here, it was about going on 1 o'clock.
Wow. But I used to. But man, back in my teenage years, I used to kick it like we used to be kicking like chicken at South DeKalb Mall
Mm-hmm.
because everybody used to hang there. If they ain't going to buy something, they hanging there or either going to the movies or whatnot.
Yeah.
Me personally, when I used to go there, I used to always hit the record store.
Uh-huh.
But I remember, that's why I got that's why I got my straight out of Compton tape from
Yeah.
South DeKalb Mall. When NWA first came out with that straight out of Compton, I
Yeah.
asked them, I said, how did this tape sound? They said, selling. I said, well, if it's selling, let me buy it. And
My
so when I
cousin
bought
used
it
to stay
and when
right
I got
across the
home and
street from
played it,
South Carol.
that's one thing I heard the first song when they did a whole lot of cursing thing, baby.
Yeah.
But check this out, but when they made that song, about the F the police,
Mm-hmm.
F the police,
Yeah,
guess
fuck
what?
police.
My mouth did like this morning. And
Head
I was looking, I was like, but I will say this
loud.
though. Hey, look, I will say this though. But I'm friends with Yella on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
DJ Yella.
Yeah.
Yeah, he a real nice guy though. And I'm cool with a lot of celebrities too, right?
Uh-huh.
But you know who I miss though, Monique? To be real with you,
What?
I miss my buddy Marshall Jones.
Yeah.
Man, he was the only joker I enjoyed talking a whole lot of sugar honey iced tea with.
See?
I mean, and he was cool with it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm also glad too. I got a chance to meet in person and we gave each other a big hug.
Uh-huh.
Now you know that was nice, don't you?
Uh-huh.
But you remember what I told you what his daughter told everybody. If
Uh-huh.
anybody was a loyal friend to him, I was. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, Marshall was. I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people didn't know it, but Marshall was a good person to talk to. And look, and he taught real sugar honey iced tea too. Man. That's how me and him really became friends, talking
Mm.
all day sugar honey iced tea. But what really made us get closer when that woman called him a racist, and I didn't like that too well.
Yeah.
And but I didn't curse out or embarrass her, but I did tell her in a nice way. Well, over here in this country, by him being older and I'm younger, we both men of color, we experienced a whole lot of mess. No matter where we go or live, we still got treated bad and got the bad end of the stick.
Uh-huh.
And I had to let her know that. And I told her, if he was so much of a racist, why is he your friend?
You don't know?
And then when I let him know I told her that, you remember, I wasn't looking for no quick message. He was like, when I got there, he was like, thank you, Carlos. That really made me smile. That really made me smile when he said, thank you, Carlos.
Uh-huh.
And I knew right then, we was already Facebook friends, but that made us closer. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
And like I tell anybody, if anybody was my friend, that was Marshall Jones.
Uh-huh.
But my girl, but she gave me support too. Like when Dad passed away, when me and
Mm-hmm.
Veronica first started, when me and Veronica let it be known we were going together.
Yeah.
She really reached out to me when me and Veronica got engaged. Man, she was so happy for me. But you remember when I told you that friend of ours, Miss Terry, when she heard when we confirmed that we got engaged, she was so happy she called the damn Holy Ghost. Remember that?
Yeah.
And you know what though? I said to myself, I ain't never seen nobody get this happy over a relationship. And that's a great thing because if she got happy like that, catching the Holy Ghost and all that, that was sent by the, that was nobody but God.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
But you know what else? We know what else good too. But when Cheryl called me, Cheryl
Uh-huh.
was so happy for me. She told me, said, "You deserve it, man." And guess what? She called me too.
What?
Winner. She said, "You go, winner." That made me feel good. To let me. She wasn't the first person that told me that I won. Everybody did. You saw that, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
But if Marshall was still living, Monique,
What?
Marshall would have been so happy, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Marshall would have been, look, Marshall would have been government cheesing from hill to hill. You probably would have said it too.
What?
Backbone, girl, can't do that.
Uh-huh.
That what he say on that song with Jakku, right? And that's him saying that, right?
Yeah.
But like I said, if anybody know how Marshall sound when he talk, I do. Yeah, but but like I said, I didn't get a chance to meet Sugarfoot personally, but at least I got a chance to meet Marsh.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a name Marshall told me. You remember the guy that used to play in the groups? In Ohio player, they called him Satch.
Yeah.
Not only Marshall told me, but Diamond brother Kenny, before Kenny died.
Yeah.
Guess what name they say they called him?
Ooh.
Snatch. And you know why they called him it? Because when they got in trouble by the art for that tax evasion,
Uh-huh.
Marshall told me, they said, you got to be careful of them snakes. And he found out that one of the snakes was them, and they found out it was Satch.
Yeah.
That was messing up the money. That's why they got in trouble with the IRS. And he did fair time for that.
Heck yeah.
But he died. But Satch died in '95 too from aneurysm.
Uh-huh.
But you
Cause
know what though?
when you do
He
stuff
was
like
one of the
that, you
founders
do
of the
big
Ohio
time.
player. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Him, Robert Ward, Pee Wee, and Marshall. But you know what's funny though too, Monique?
What?
Robert Ward, dog, is my friend on Facebook. Her name Natalie. She had asked me that I know her dad. I said, I heard of your dad. I said, he was the one
Uh-huh.
who replaced, he the one that Sugarfoot replaced. But I told her too. but she saw that me and Marshall was real close. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying?
yeah.
And cause I told her, cause I asked, she told me she don't live in Atlanta no more. But guess what? Little do she know now, I got the hell out of Atlanta too. And
You don't know.
I told her I talked to Hank Ballard on it too, right? Daryl,
Yeah.
you are. Oh, but check this out. But
What?
now, like I was saying though, who was that? Who did I say? Who did I say before Veronica the strategy?
You said something about somebody uh at, got out of Atlanta.
Oh yeah, I was talking about another celebrity other than Marshall.
Yeah.
Hell, I got distracted. It'll come to me, shit. But anyway, like I was telling you, Monique, I'm glad Scoopy went live with me because he made it pretty fun today. And then he inspired me to come up with a second podcast.
Mhm.
Scooby and Low. Scooby and Low,
Yeah.
House of Jive talking. That sounds pretty good, don't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Keisha was on the live chat though when me and Scooby were talking.
Uh-huh.
Keisha said Keisha said I had her, me and Scooby had her rolling. If you would have saw it, if you would have been, you probably would have been laughing too, because me and Scooby got it going on when we make people laugh. You know that, don't
Yeah.
you? I would, you know what? I told Scooby about you too. You know I did.
Yeah.
I told him you will enjoy Monique. That she good for our circle. I said, cause you know what? We make each other laugh and we just enjoy talking sugar and iced tea.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, just to let you know too, Monique. You know
Uh-huh.
my cousin Dale lost her nephew.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he got shot. He got shot down there in Macon.
Damn.
You know, that was she lived. That was she lived now in Macon, Georgia.
Okay.
And you know, she said too, if she can help, but she ain't trying to come back to Atlanta.
I don't blame him. Shit.
I told her if I can help it, I ain't trying to come back. I ain't trying to come back to Georgia unless I'm visiting.
Yeah.
But I will say this though, Monique, man, I love you to come up here and visit. We love you to come up here and visit one day.
Oh, I might come up there.
I can hear you.
I said I might come up there.
You ain't gonna come. I can hardly hear you.
I said I might come up there.
Yeah, if you come up here, you have some fun, Monique. Look, we'll feed you now,
I ain't
but we
worried
gonna
about
make
that
sure
either,
you eat.
man.
But look, you just make sure you got a round trip.
Okay.
If you come up here, make sure you got a round trip, man. Because
I'm gonna have a
look,
way back home.
boy, because I'm gonna tell you too. I tried to do the same, but I made sure I did the same thing too. I made sure I had enough for round trip. But guess what?
Yeah.
I always got to drop back home.
Yeah.
And that was good, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And look, remember the last ride, Monique?
You stupid.
You remember the last ride?
Yeah.
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
You throw it off, Carlos. Be quiet.
And look, when I put that on Facebook, my mama called me like 3 minutes after. She said, "You act like you ain't coming back." You know she got teary eyed, right? And look, so did you, man. You remember you got teary eyed too, because you talking all that
Yeah.
jive. Nigga ain't gonna miss you. I'm gonna be talking to you every day. Soon as I got on that, you told me soon you knew I got on that bus. You said tears start coming out your eyes.
Yep.
You, you, you for real use a jive. Hello,
What?
you were for real, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
I know it because guess what? Because like you said, it just ain't gonna fit. You just that feel right. I went down there having your side hurt when you laugh. But guess what? You do that. We do that on the phone, no, Monique.
Yep.
Hey, look. And thank the Lord that we can go live and virtual talk and all that good stuff. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
And look, I can't go live. I can't go live without inviting my buddy now. Come on. You my H Spoon cool. We go look, we go back, go back before they fix the holes on the socks and stuff.
Shut up, fool.
Look, we go back. We go back when parents made that when Clarence Carter made that song Patches before they had patches on their pants. So you remember how he said, I say patches, I'm depending on your son to pull the family through. That was a sad song, wasn't it?
Yeah.
My papa was a great old man. I can see him with a shovel in his hand. But everybody remember Clarence Carter for stroking, right?
Yeah. Stroking.
But did I tell you about that song I had song at Kroger when the cashier got into it, one of the customers, and then she talking about, I don't know that, why that one was tripping. I said, no, you knew how it was before you started, girl. And Cece and her mama's, her grandmama's sister with that, they just holler. And everybody know I'm saying it right. Am I right?
Yeah.
But I was telling Scooby about the time when I had you laughing so hard when your nephew came in and said, you all right? You laughing at Carlos, ain't you? Hey, and what about that time? It was somebody had said I said something that got rid of your clothes. I said, damn myself. I said, damn myself. I said, like Dr. Phil,
Nah,
you
I
really need
remember
to
the time
protect
when
you.
I was on the phone with you and you said something. You had me dying laughing, and
Come
Tasia and
on, I said,
Cortez came in here and slapped me.
oh yeah, come on, I said, you're alive, you're a cheat, and this is heartbreak. So when I was saying that. Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
when I was telling you about that damn porno movie we saw, and that man, that man was doing that later. She was sitting there, she was sitting there smiling like it was a hologram. You're alive, you're cheating. This is
They came in here. One slapped me on one jaw, and then one slapped me on the other.
and then they went back in that store laughing.
Uh-huh.
You know what? They knew if anybody you were laughing at like that, they knew it was me, didn't they?
Yeah.
I remember when your mama told me one time when she said, one day you will laugh. She said, oh my gosh, I know who she laughing at now. Yeah, you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And you remember that day you told me, she said, when you remember we played that joke on somebody, and he said, I don't do that. I said, that ain't what I heard.
Oh yeah.
You know, and you laugh so hard. And look, you say you will laugh so hard. Your mama said, "Is it that damn funny?" You said, "Uh huh."
Yeah.
But then your mama realized. Then your mama saw for herself how I make you laugh, and that cracked up too. Then
Mm-hmm.
your mama said, "You right, he is crazy." But the good part about it though, Monique. Every time I came over there, I was always welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And that was good, especially when I brought some of that good sugar honey iced tea with me.
Oh yeah. They loved you then.
And they still do, don't and they still do,
Yeah.
don't they? So you remember when I told your mama, she said, you come over, I said, I ain't coming over there unless I have a match.
Right.
I kept my word, though, damn.
Yeah.
I kept my word.
Yep.
And and look, that was respect, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
But you know the good part about it too, and I gave her one.
Yep.
And what she said, what you talking about? Man, that's perfectly rolled. And I looked out for you too, Mona Chuck. You know I
Right.
did.
Yeah.
I said, you gonna need this. I said, if I felt like, remember what I told you? If I felt like it was bad, I wouldn't even get you to do it.
Right.
I said, if anything, it's gonna help you. You remember I said that?
Uh-huh.
At first, you were scared to look. At first, you were scared to do it.
Yeah.
But then when you spoke with me, you felt comfortable, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
So you know what? I wouldn't look. I wouldn't never do nothing to jeopardize you like that, Monique. I mean,
I
we.
know.
I mean, like you always say, I've been the one that could be trusted.
Uh-huh.
And you remember when I was working at that Kroger on Covenant Highway when I told you about that?
Uh,
Remember I told you one of my coworkers, I know his aunt real well.
yeah.
She told me, she said, look, his aunt told me, she told him, she said, if anybody you need to talk to, don't talk to nobody but Carlos, because Carlos the only one who can be trusted.
Uh-huh.
A lot of customers said that, even at the Kroger, the last one I worked at on South Harrison and Redan, a lot of customers told me I'm the only one that worked up there who could be trusted.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I gave, when I told the lady told me one time, she said, I really don't like coming up to this store. No. But she said, the only reason why I come is because of you. I said, what I do so spectacular? She said, well, you're nice. You got good customer service skills. You got a great sense of humor. And she said, and I just love your voice.
Hmm.
I said, that's with everybody. You remember every year up there, you remember one year they videotaped me when I was doing the Temptations Silent Night Christmas, the beginning.
Uh-huh.
I said, was the night before Christmas and all in your house. Everybody was lit, including the mouse. Remember what I said there?
Yeah.
I had everybody cracking up on that one. But that's how we used to say it when I was at Cedar Grove. We started this. Was the night before Christmas and all in your house. Everybody got lit, including the mouse.
So the mouse was fucked up too.
Yes, the mouse got a contact. Cause back then when they were smoking, it was like when the nickel was in the envelope and the dime was in the cellophane bag, and it was a whole lot for your money. And also too
Look,
on top, yeah,
look, I know one of my old coworkers, but she quit. She found 4 little bags of weed on the job.
goddamn. Why you didn't get it from her? You could have sent it to me to Atlanta. So
She
guess what?
stepped on it. Look, they got a police department in the airport. She said when she was going in the police department, she stepped on it. She like, what she step on? She showed me 4 little bags of weed.
Wow. You know what? I wish I was there when that happened. I was like, give it to me. I would have done it. I would have get. I would have.
Uh-huh.
I would have done it. Break yourself. Give me that damn weed.
Cause we had went outside. She smoked cigarettes, so we
I
had went
said,
outside in the smoking section. And
mm,
she told me, she like, guess what I found? I'm like, what?
what's
It
wrong?
was 4, them little 10-cent pieces.
Yeah,
It was like that. It was like 4 on now, 4, not
man,
3, not 3, but 4.
man. I wish I was there when she found. I would have took that from her. You already know, don't you?
Yeah,
You know
I
what
be
though, Monique?
finding what
Excuse me, interrupt. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I be finding everything. We be finding everything at the airport.
Hey, do me a favor, Monique. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it on the YouTube live, but when you get a chance, I got something to tell you. I need a favor from you if you can. Look, if you find, look, I'm going to say what the hell. If you find something like that again, let me know. And at least break me off, okay? Break a brother off. Can you do that for me? Hey, look, I give you that. I give you my address and everything. You can mail it to me. That cool?
Okay.
Shoot. Cause you know what, though, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what I miss about Georgia too. I miss my cousin. That's where I got it from. Cause he had that good. He had that good. He had that good sugar honey iced tea, don't you?
I mean, man, she found 4 little bags. I told my mama. She told me she didn't give you one. Nope, she didn't give me.
Man, that what I would have said. That why I asked her, did she give you one? That's why I say next time you find something like that, let a brother know so you can at least send a dime, man. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, all right.
So, cause guess what? Guess what? I
But
burn. I burn too.
I know you do.
And like Ursula said, Let it
Let it
burn, let it
burn, let it
burn, let it
burn, let
burn.
it burn.
You know, when I first heard that Let It Burn, you know what I thought he was talking about?
What?
I thought he was talking about the claps.
You stupid nigga.
They look just like that song, Doctor Doctor. You remember that?
Uh-huh.
Doctor, doctor, can't you see I'm burning, burning? You know that song. You know when I heard that, get what I said.
What?
Somebody done gave that joker the claps.
Game some.
Look, he talking about doctor, doctor, can't you see I'm burning? I said, oh Lord, they done gave him the claps.
Oh shit.
Somebody said, Veronica say sometimes I trip out because you know I got that southern accent. And
Uh-huh.
she said sometimes when stuff come out of my mouth when I be talking, she be cracking up. She said, she said, you know, she used to call me country.
Yeah,
And I said, I'm not country, I'm southern. She said, what's the
right.
difference? I said, southern people got sense, country people don't, but they can damn sure
Right.
cook.
They sure don't.
But they can cook like hell though, but they just dumb as hell.
Right.
Some of them are, I ain't gonna say they dumb, they ignorant.
Yeah. Cause
Put it
I
like
work
this.
with some.
Well, check this out. They might not have, they got a lot of common sense, but when it comes to book sense,
They
they be
ain't
just as
got
ignorant.
none.
They look half of them probably didn't even get past the third grade, probably. You remember I one time I told this old man, I said, congratulations. We heard you just graduated from we heard you didn't make it to the second grade. He said, when I get a hold to you, nigga, you ain't gonna take no education.
Head no.
Boy, I miss those times, man. We had some good groovy times back in the day. Like I
Yeah.
told just like I told them when we used to call the thrift town over in Clarkston when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
I used to like, do y'all sell pig feet? Yes, I said they want shoes. I bet you they ain't fit.
Dang.
Oh, I had told Veronica earlier when we was out, when we had went to Greensboro, I told about, you know, those Hispanics, they get attitudes when you don't pronounce their name right.
Right.
One time we called one, he was like, who is this? I said, who is this? He said, Jacinto. I said, God bless you.
You dumb.
Hey, look, and
Oh.
when I said that, not on look, you know my friends who was over there, you know they were cracking up, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I was laughing too.
Mm.
And guess who was over at my house at the time we did that?
Who?
You know that rock singer Sean Mullins.
Uh-huh.
You know, he was on my house, and you know we went to school together. Yeah, Sean Mullins. Yeah, we went to Clarkston. He was in my prank call circle, Monique.
Okay.
You remember I told you we called a man one time named Mr. Puss.
Mm-hmm.
I said, hello, can I speak to Mr. Puss? Speaking, I said, hello, Puss. Yeah, this is Dick. I'll try to get together sometimes.
You
And you
stupid.
know, Sean them just busted out laughing. And I remember one time I told you, remember I told you we called it later by random. I said, hello, how are you tonight? She was like, who is this? I was like, this is Mr. What you call it from Olin Mills. And I would like to let you know that your face tore up all our cameras. You heard me? Hello? Monique? Oh my God. Oh my God, the phone must have froze. I hope not. I hate when they do that sometimes, but at least we have fun when at least I'm having fun. We're going live. But anyway, time almost up anyway. So what I'm gonna do. Monique? Oh, she can't hear me. But I tell you what I'm gonna do. I will resume tomorrow. And like I said, my premiere, the Scuba and Lowe's House of Jive Talking. I'm not gonna tell you when that's gonna be premiered, but I want y'all to be surprised. But what I want to say too, if y'all want to join in, just send me your phone number, your email to my email address at carlosstargell05.com or either my 4 Facebook accounts. But anyway, it's time to go. I'll catch y'all tomorrow, twice. Until then, y'all be good. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. I love y'all. Peace, two fingers. I'm out of here like last year. And thank you for tuning in to Stargell's Rap Sessions. Good night, y'all.